Hey guys, MugenLord here, and today we're going to talk about Capcom. Well, I guess this is good news because Capcom apparently says they're going to keep supporting physical games for now. And then of course, Capcom also said that they're still interested in Mega Man. That Mega Man is an important IP. They're just trying to figure out what the hell they want to do with the guy. So we'll get into this video, but before we even dive into all the nook and crannies and the details, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell for more gaming content here on this channel. So we're going to dive into it. It's from Destructoid, where it says Capcom says it'll keep supporting physical games for now. Apparently physical products are still in demand. Of course it's still in demand. People like me love love physical games. We love to collect our games. We love to have ownership over our games, because if a company ever goes defunct, or licenses agreements ever go south, go bad, or they don't get renewed, we still have the game physically and be able to play it offline. That's why we love it. But let's continue. So it says Capcom is one of the biggest companies in the gaming world. A position is pretty much held consistently for several decades now. As such, you think it would know what it's talking about when it comes to the industry at large, and it seems as though physical games are still very much within the developer's wheelhouse. According to a question and A session, as noted in the 45th Ordinary General Meeting of Shareholders, Capcom is still keen on providing physical products to its customers. A question on page 3 asks whether the increase in digital sales could change the way the company deals with physical games, and Capcom answers as follows. I quote, "Given that a significant number of end users demand physical games, we are currently do not expect to eliminate physical products." Yes, there's still a lot of us out there that demand physical games. I certainly do, and a lot of you guys in my audience most definitely do. So do note the word currently in that response. However, it's nice that those who still want the option of having this version of Resident Evil, Street Fighter, and the like are being catered to, and it's quite surprising to see that the demand for physical products is still significant. Yes, and I think it's still going to be significant for quite some time. Yes, there is an increase in digital downloads. We talked about this before. Most of my brother's friends, they got the digital only PS5, and they only download games on their PS5. They don't buy any of the games physical. I'm noticing that this younger generation, they have grown up in the digital era, so this is just normal for them. My daughter loves digital. This is how she is. She downloads everything digital. She does her gaming digital, even though I buy her physical, but she still prefer digital, everything. So this is the era that we in. So I think this is going to be this is when it comes to physical games. That's why I believe that it's still going to be around for some time. It's going to hold on just a little bit longer until my daughter's generation and many others grow up even more, and it just becomes more and more frequent and more prominent. So it says you can't have stacks of digital downloads. The increase in digital sales should not be a shock to anyone. The advent of faster internet speeds and convenience of demand content means a lot of gamers prefer the ease of not having to go out and buy a disc in the actual shop. How archaic. And that's the thing. Us as humans, it's in us to want convenience. If we don't have to go the extra mile or the extra step to get what we want, then we want to go with that option. And that's just in us as humans. And this is why, like I said before, digital gaming, no matter how much we try to fight it, it's going to eventually take over. It's only a matter of time. We are definitely on the way to an entirely digital society. Just because there's very little effort in pressing through a few options on screens and downloading what you want within minutes, in that regard, the idea of procuring physical games from bricks and mortar places may seem adequate to some. I can't say where I stand on the matter. I'm somewhat old school, or at least I thought I was until I subscribed to Xbox Game Pass. With books, I like an even mixture of the two. Shelves of actual paperback and hardbacks, but also the benefit of ebooks neatly stored on a digital device. I feel the same way about gaming, and that's interesting. Me, that's why I have to have my physical. Even when it comes to reading, when it comes to books and comic books, I gotta have it physical. I love it's just the experience and the love seeing my shelf that has a bunch of them. That's why I can never get used to, or I can't really get into reading manga digital. This is why when it comes to my comic, DK, my comic series right here, This is why I prefer physical. Will I ever have digital releases? Sometime down the line, but physical is the way to go, and that's the way that I will be selling my comic book series for now until much later. I'll start doing digital, but it's always going to be physical. That's where you'll be able to get your hands on my comics. So yes, even when it comes to books, man, it's just something about reading books digitally and reading manga digitally, reading comic digitally. You just don't have that same feel, that same appeal and everything to me personally. But we're gonna move on. So whether Capcom will eventually move away from physical games in the near future remains to be seen. The company has been around for longer than many of us been alive, and if the Mega Man and Monster Hunter creator says users want physical games, who are we to argue, other than the actual users themselves, who can make that decision with our wallets, digital or otherwise. And then we're going to continue on, because speaking of Monster Hunter and Mega Man, apparently Capcom says Mega Man is a highly valued IP for them, trying to figure out a path forward for the brand. No need to be blue. And that's the thing. That's why people keep saying, what happened to Star Fox? What happened to F-Zero and stuff? Nintendo's the same way. Nintendo always want to create things unique or add something unique to their IPs, which is the reason why we don't see F-Zero and we don't see Star Fox. They want to always do something different with it or add something unique or original to it before putting these franchises out here. And it seemed like Capcom is apparently trying to do the same thing when it comes to the Mega Man IP. Wondering what can they do to evolve Mega Man, or what next direction they could take it. Personally, I think they should go back and do the Mega Man Legends series again. Remake it, remaster it. I don't care what they do. I would definitely love to see the Mega Man Legends return. So, Mega Man has been a gaming staple for decades now. NES and Super Nintendo fans no doubt remember just how dominant the Blue Bomber was back in those days. And while Mega Man titles have been released in the years following, the cadence of those releases has certainly slowed down. Some Mega Man fans are wondering just what Capcom is up to with the franchise. While we've seen collections and re-releases, things have been slow going when it comes to new titles. That's especially odd when considering that Mega Man 11, the most recent entry in the mainline series, is officially the best-selling Mega Man game of all time. Because yes, fans are thirsty for Mega Man. You know, they came out in droves, especially if they believe if they go out and support it, that they'll see more Mega Man games, but they have yet to be the case, because now we're starting to get a lot of re-releases and remasters, which are also selling really, really well. I think this is a perfect way. That's what I said. When it comes to remasters or re-releases, I think they are good to some extent, to see where the interest is at, to see if people really want to play these games, especially when you're introducing it to a new generation. So after that, after waiting for comment, fans finally have some small but viable input from Capcom on the Mega Man brand. In an internal Capcom Q&A, the company was asked about what's next for the Rockstar. So the short statement they offer in response is as follows: Mega Man is one of our highly valued IPs, and we are considering how to create games for it on an ongoing basis. Capcom has shared similar statements about Mega Man in the past, and it seems they're still having troubles cracking the path forward for Mega Man. Hopefully this careful consideration and exploration of ideas results in major real in the not too distant future. So yes, this is something that I wanted to talk about, especially when it comes to Mega Man. Like I said, I love Mega Man. I played the Mega Man games. I own plenty of Mega Man games, and I'm a Mega Man fan. I'm not a hardcore Mega Man fan, but I am a Mega Man fan. And it's sad to see that such a popular character or such a popular IP is not getting the love that it deserves. Like I said, the best thing about characters like Mega Man, Sonic, Mario, and Link from Legend of Zelda is that there's so many things you can do with the IP. You can take it in so many different directions. And with Mega Man, I thought it was a pretty good idea that, you know, he stepped into sports. He stepped into RPGs or action RPGs, and then you have your traditional Mega Man games. And that's something I would like for them to actually go back and revisit again. Let's go back and get Mega Man Legends once again. That was one of my favorite Mega Mans, and still the best Mega Man game for me of all time, the Mega Man Legends series. And then you have Mega Man X Command Mission, which was more of a turn-based RPG, which I thought was pretty good. And then you have the handhelds with the Mega Man Legends, not the Mega Man Legends, but the Mega Man Battle Network series, which has a thriving community and a much popular competitive community now that we have Discord and we have emulation and things like that. But it's sad that Capcom just don't know what to do with Mega Man. And as I said before, I'm just shooting these ideas. People just want to see Mega Man make a return, even if it's just the same franchises or IPs that they made in the past, but give them sequels, if not remakes or whatever like that. And then people will be happy. People will go out in droves and support it. So I would love to see what they do with not only just Mega Man, but bring back Dino Crisis, bring back Rival Schools, Plasma Sword. There's so many IPs. Cannot forget Breath of Fire. That's pretty much Capcom's Final Fantasy series. And they have yet to do anything by bringing that back. There's so many things in their catalog that is just not tapping into. I mean, yes, I understand they have their pillars, which is Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, and Resident Evil. But man, Capcom got so much. I grew up in the in the early 90s playing Capcom games. They had so many different IPs to play around with, and now we just down to just 3 that they just constantly just keep releasing and making sequels for and stuff like that. And I like to see them go back to what it used to be with Capcom, where they just have variety and they just put their all into it. And the thing is, these things don't have to be massive budgets at all. Like I said, they want people to be interested. Start with a AA budget, but put your all into that AA budget to make gamers feel like they're not just half-assing it. And like I said before, we've seen with the Trials of Mana remake, which was a AA budget, and now we got Visions of Mana because people went out and supported it. Capcom can do the same thing. Build a smaller team. Have another division that will work on some of these IPs that they're not that confident in. I want to see Power Stone make a return as well, but that's all we have. Like they just telling us stuff that we already know. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you a fan of Mega Man? Which Mega Man series are you a fan of? And how long you've been playing Mega Man? So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button for more gaming content here on this channel. This is MugenLord, sign off. I'll see you Game Fiends later. Peace out.